Since the overturning of Roe v. Wade, many assume that the fight for life is over in Texas since abortion is now legal. But when we see statues like these being installed on our university campuses, it becomes clear that our work has only just begun. We are told this statue is supposed to represent the advancement of women. The creator of this statue and those who helped get it here seem to believe that women cannot be equal to men without abortion. We are entrenched in a culture that tells us women must destroy the life inside them in order to be successful. This is the culture that is telling us that women should prioritize a career over their families, that women can sleep around with no consequences, and that a child would destroy her dreams. What happens to a society when it tells people to end the lives of human beings who we deem inconvenient to our lifestyle? What happens to a society that rejects the inherent dignity of human life? We get more injustice, more divisions, more violence, and more hopelessness. This is what happens in a culture of death. Abortion may be illegal in Texas, but abortion is very much ingrained in our culture. We have a lot of work to do to correct 50 years of pro-abortion propaganda throughout this country. In order to spread a culture of life, we must be seen and we must be heard. We must be present outside places like Planned Parenthood or places like the University of Houston, where abortion is being pushed on people. We must stand for the defenseless and we must speak for the voiceless. So how can the average person contribute to a culture of life on a daily basis? Well, there are many ways you can do this. For one, we can go pray outside Planned Parenthood. Just down the road sits the largest Planned Parenthood in the Western Hemisphere, and scared, vulnerable women continue to visit them to find out how they can get abortions. It is so important that we reach these women with life-affirming alternatives before she commits to traveling out of state. We know that many people get discouraged after praying out there because it may seem like you're having no impact. However, we've heard from women who visit our buses that the only reason she even saw our pregnancy center was because someone was standing on the sidewalk outside this abortion facility. We've talked with countless women going to Planned Parenthood who are praying for any sign not to go through with their abortion, and seeing someone out there praying is exactly the sign she needed to say no. You may not get to see the results of your prayers, but I assure you that prayer is powerful. We see the difference it makes in people's lives all the time. Another way you can make a difference in your community is to donate to pregnancy centers. Our Blue Blossom Pregnancy Centers serve thousands of women every year, completely free of charge. The only way pregnancy centers like ours can survive is with our pro-life community supporting us. It's because of you that we can operate 4 mobile centers and 1 office location with free services like pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, counseling, and anything else you might need. Perhaps you or someone you know is trying to get rid of some old baby items that your children have grown out of. Instead of throwing those away, you can donate them to pregnancy centers where they'll be greatly appreciated by women in need. If you like to get your church, your school, your group involved with the pro-life movement, host an event and tell all of your guests to bring diapers or baby items to donate. But what can you do if you have no time and no resources? Arguably the most important thing that every one of us should be doing. Don't hide your pro-life beliefs. When someone from your work says that abortion is healthcare, don't hide. When a family member claims that pro-lifers only care about the baby, don't hide. When a friend complains that the government wants to control women, don't hide. And when a public university installs an 18-foot statue resembling the Baphomet that glorifies abortion, don't hide. We must be visibly pro-life in our everyday lives. For far too long, pro-lifers have stayed away from the conversation in order to avoid conflict. This has led to the circulation of pro-abortion lies that have infected the hearts and minds of our country. The more we allow the world to see pro-lifers in everyday life, the less the abortion industry will be able to lie about us being extremists or religious fanatics. The pro-life position is not a radical one that we should be embarrassed or ashamed of. The pro-life position is that all human beings are equally deserving of life from the moment of conception until their natural death. Intentionally killing an innocent human being is not the solution, and it's never okay. Thank you.